welcome to my channel. I would love it if you stuck around. Obviously this is the first time you see me, or unless you've come over from TikTok. I love creating videos. I've been on YouTube a few times. I've had a few YouTube channels. I did one with my friend at the time years ago, probably like 2018, 2019. And we did all of the standard best friend challenges. We used to vlog our days out, everything like that. Then we stopped doing it because we got a bit awkward. Then during lockdown I did like Molly's kitchen. I did some cooking videos, and then that kind of tailed off as well because I just wasn't really loving it. And now for the past 3 or 4 years I have been on TikTok, and I do dish up videos every night, and my channel is very niche. I have tried doing different videos, like a couple of day in the lives, a couple of get ready with me's, things like that, but I just feel like they don't really fit with my audience because the majority of them follow me for my dish ups. So I was like, I want to start creating videos again properly, and what better way to do it than come onto YouTube. My little one, as you can see, is asleep, which is why I'm vlogging this in the car. Videoing this in the car. You might see quite a bit of me in the car because I do get nap trapped quite a bit. But let me give you that's just a little snippet of, like, I just really enjoy watching content, filming content, and yeah, now I've ended up here. This channel is literally going to include everything, like nothing is off the cards. We'll talk all things books because I love reading. Be some family days out. I will not be showing my little one's face, so that could be limited in terms of days out of how much I can capture, because this boy, he gets FOMO and he likes to be looking at everything. He's a nosy baby. But just a mixture. I just wanted a place where I could just put everything out there. And if you're nosy like me, stick around because you're going to see a lot. It's going to be a big mixture basically. But I thought first video, a bit about me, spend the day with me as well. I've come to my mum's. I've already been to the doctor's this morning, had a blood test. I wore the wrong colour jumper because the tape that they put on after your blood test, I get rash from it. So I didn't have the tape, I just had the cotton wool ball. And then when I got to the car and I put my little one in the car seat, I got it all on the cuff of my jumper. So there's that. So we already did the post office this morning. We've already done the doctor's. Now we're at my mum's. He'd probably be asleep in another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be going in. We're also going on holiday next month, and it'll be my little one's first time abroad, which is going to be really exciting. So definitely wanted to bring you along for that. We are going to Malta, which I've been to Malta so many times. I used to go so much when I was younger with my grandparents, and I'm so excited to take my little one and Kieran, my fiance, with us because he's never been, so I want to show him around. But yeah, so about me, I'm engaged. Me and Kieran have been together for 8 years, just over 8 years now, and it's flown by. My little one, he is 9 months old. That has also flown by. And we have a house, we have a dog, we have a cat. I'll put some pictures on because of course you want to see them. My dog is called Hugo. He is a black pug and he has just turned 6. Is he no, 5. No, he's turned 6. He's just turned 6 in March. We got him literally before lockdown was commenced, which was mad. And then we've got Toby, our cat, which is, he is I can't remember how old he is. I think he's 4. He's 4.5 now. His birthday is in November, but I'm sure he's 4.5. Oh my god, I'm terrible. It all blurs. It's easy to sort of remember Hugo's because his was 2020, so I just go with what the year is. I am 28. I'm going to be 29 this year, which it feels weird saying. I'm going to be 29. I feel like I'm 24. I feel like I'm too young to be having a baby as well. Like, it's just weird. Yeah, I'm actually a very boring person. I don't do an awful lot. I'm very boring. Now the weather's getting nicer, we are going to go out on more day trips and things. We've got something really super exciting planned for July, which is the month that my little one was born. So obviously we'll bring you along for those. But yeah, what more can I tell you? What sort of books I like reading? I am an avid romance reader. Any version of romance you can give me, unless it's historical. I can't do historical. Regency, I can't do it. I enjoy watching Bridgerton, but don't give me any Regency novels to read because I will not read them. And I have dipped my toe into thrillers. I do read a few now and again. I've literally just finished one now, which was okay. I rated it a 3.5, I think. Fantasy, I'm more of a romantasy than fantasy, which, Fourth Wing, massive hats off to Fourth Wing. I did start reading the ACOTAR series, couldn't get on with it, and then Fourth Wing was like, yes, definitely. And that's it for my reading, but romance through and through. I am due to start a new book today because I finished my last one last night. So maybe we'll go along, we'll be together while I select it. That might be good. I can bring you along with me while I'm picking which book I read, because God knows which one that'll be. I realise I look like an egg. I have got more hair, it's just plaited here. And because, look at all my layers, I hate it. And she could do with a wash. I'm gonna wash her tonight, I promise. You're probably wobbling a bit as well. Sorry, I'm just balancing you on top of the steering wheel. I can't believe the little man is still asleep. But I don't really know what else. I'm a very boring person, like I said. I don't really know what else I can tell you about me. I love ice hockey. Before I was pregnant with him, I used to go to watch the Cardiff Devils quite frequently. But when I got pregnant with him, I didn't end up going so much because I was scared of walking up the stands. I'd fall and trip because I am that clumsy person that would, and didn't want to risk it. And now since having him, definitely no chance of going. It would be too loud for him. And I have heard from my friends that getting tickets to go to the Cardiff Devils now is like gold dust. So in my head, I'm like, I'm not really missing out because a lot of people can't get tickets for it either. The season is finished, if not almost finished, I think. I think it's just playoffs now. What I am going to try doing is I'm going to try start watching it online more. So I do love ice hockey, love it. It's probably the only sport I enjoy watching. I do enjoy rugby because I am from South Wales. I am a rugby fan. I feel like it's a must when you're Welsh. If you don't, then what are you doing? I don't really know the main rules of rugby, but I do love watching rugby. I'm also just like going to the stadium to watch it. I just feel like the atmosphere is everything, and being in Cardiff when Wales are playing is just next level. I just feel like I'm gonna sit. This is another reason why I wanted to come over to YouTube and not stay on TikTok for things like this, is because I love to chat and I just waffle absolute nonsense. Also, you will learn I'm very animated with my hands, so if that's annoying, I'm very sorry. You might not want to stick around because I do this a lot. I'm really excited to start this channel. I'm not even doing this channel to gain millions of, I'm never going to gain millions of followers and subscribers anyway. I just enjoy creating it. And I feel like when you get to a certain point, if you're doing it for the followers and the subscribers, then you're going to create things that you're not really interested in doing. You're just doing it for that. Whereas I want this to be a space where I am just going to pick up the camera and film whatever I fancy and just upload it, whether people watch it or not. I'd love it if you did. I'd love it if you stuck around. I really, really would. And I would love to create a little community where we can have little chit chats in the comments. And yeah, I would just really love that. Some like-minded people, maybe make some friends, especially if you're in the South Wales area and you're a mum, bonus points. I'd love to be friends, and maybe we can meet up, go to Cardiff or something. I don't know. I'm just I'm just spitballing and talking nonsense, and my little one really needs to wake up now. He's been asleep ages and I must get going. So I will bring you along for the rest of the day with me. Like I said, we need to pick my next book. It's going to be a Kindle book because I've read quite a few physical books lately, which is amazing because I've really struggled since having him because I don't have any time to pick up a book. It's easier reading on the Kindle app on my phone or on my actual Kindle. So I'm going to pick my book with you later. I'll have to wait till I'm home to do that now because my Kindle is at home. We'll have lunch at my mum's, so I'll bring you along for that. Evan will make a mess. That's my little boy's name, by the way. His name is Evan. And oh, something I need to show you when we go home as well is me and Kieran are getting into our gardening era, and we're also having a sunflower race with the whole family this year. I want to win, so I will show you how my sunflower is looking, and I'd love it if you can give me some tips on how I can win and have the tallest sunflower.
Oh, yeah, what? It's a residential. Yeah, babe, I am. Oh, alright. Alright. I can't open that, babe. Come on, let's help her. Oh, do you want the scissors? That's right.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a different car. I've just jumped in Kieran's car for my second appointment at the doctor's today, and obviously he is home from work because I've got his car, which was good, so I can leave Evan with him and I haven't had to cart him out again to the doctor's because he doesn't like being in the pram. This boy, he doesn't like being in his car seat, doesn't like being in his pram. He likes to be on the move, likes to be nosy, likes to be up on my shoulder, having a look at everyone. But second appointment now at the doctor's, and then home to cook dinner, and then cook dinner, shower. I need to wash my hair because it is a greasy mess. And then I think we'll pick my next read together. I say we'll pick. I'll pick it, obviously, because by the time this goes up, I would have already picked it and probably read it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a set schedule, like upload. I'm going to try and upload once a week, but I'm not going to set a certain day yet because I think depending on what I've got on will determine obviously what I'm going to film, and then it's having the time to edit it whilst also being a mum. I am also returning to work soon as well, so the whole dynamic and whole routine is going to change, but I would say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. I'm looking forward to having a bit more routine because at the moment it's all very mundane, but I'm not looking forward to spending less time with my little man. So let's go and do this second appointment at the doctor's now, and then get home to my two boys. I just had news from my mum as well. My little brother had his driving test today and he's just passed. Hallelujah. So yeah, good day all round. Right, I've no idea if I am in shot or not. If I'm not, I don't think I'm gonna have the strength to re-record it. I am not gonna have time to wash my hair tonight now because my doctor's appointment, you would have seen in the last clip, I was in the car park. I went in 10 minutes earlier than my appointment. My appointment was at 4:10. I didn't get called into the doctor until 5. it was a long wait in the waiting room, and a bit frustrated about it really, because if I was late I wouldn't have been seen, and we're expected to just sit and wait. Luckily I didn't have Evan with me. Kieran was home from work, like I said, so he had him. If I did have Evan, I would have had to have just walked out and told reception I wasn't having the appointment. I've got a lovely bruise come in from my blood test this morning. I thought, let me get my Kindle out. Where is my Kindle? You can probably see I've not made the bed from this morning. We've not been here either, to be honest, so it's not the end of the world. But I thought, whilst I am taking off what little makeup I put on this morning, we could choose my next read. So I just finished All Eyes on Him by Iliana Zander, I think is how you say it. I finished that last night. I gave it 3.5 stars or 3.25, I can't remember. I did put it on my Fable. So now is to pick my next read. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'm so much of a mood reader. So what I've read lately is, I've read The Match, I think it's called, by Sarah Adams. Then I've just read what was it called? I can't even check because I'm filming on my phone. It was Revolve by, I can't think of the author's name, but I'll put little things on screen so you can see. So I read those two back to back, so 2 romances, and so I went on to read that thriller. So what do I read now? I don't want to read another thriller. I'm not a big thriller girly. I just read it as more of like a palate cleanser, and I'd seen it in Tesco's ages ago, and I knew I wanted to read it because I bought it when it was on the 99p Kindle deals. I do pay for Kindle Unlimited, so I should read one of those to get my money's worth from Kindle Unlimited, because I just don't. I do find some of the Kindle Unlimited books to be a bit naff and not that good. Anyway, so I have, my Kindle is full. Let me turn the brightness up. I need to charge this actually as well. My Kindle is full of books, predominantly romance, whether that be hockey romance, just sports romance in general, a bit of dark, well, a lot of dark romance, a bit of cowboy romance. I mean, I have got my cowboy fleece on. Is that a sign? And then I've just got some really cute rom-coms. I try not to read too much in, or like look too much at reviews before going into a book, because I find that they can sway my expectations for a book. And I've noticed the books that I have allowed that to happen, and I have looked at reviews and followed the hype around them, I have these high expectations for the book, expecting it to be grand, and it just doesn't hit the mark. And it does not to say that the book is rubbish or poorly written. It's just, I think the hype around some books and the expectations we set off the back of seeing other people's reviews has an effect on the experience we have with that book. So I've already taken all this off and I haven't even got to the books yet. So I've got Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti, I think is how you pronounce her name. It's got Best Friend, First Love, Fake Boyfriend. I mean, we all love a bit of fake dating. That's just what's on the cover of the book. I don't actually know much more than that. These are the books I'm considering, by the way. I'm not going to go through every single book I've got in here. I've got Wait With Me by Amy Dawes. I haven't really heard much about that, to be honest. I've got Liz Tomford's new one, which I'm shocked is on Kindle Unlimited straight away. But In Her Own League by Liz Tomford, and I have, to be fair, I have seen good things about it. But like I just said, I'm not going to let that affect how I experienced the book. And then I've got some books by Rena Kent. Now, I'm sure these two books are part of a series. The Royal Elite series. I got book 1 and book 2, I think. Deviant King and Cruel King. So do I start those? I'm not really a series person. Like, I'll read books within a series, but I won't necessarily read the whole series. And I'm not bothered if I don't finish a series. Do you know what I mean? This mascara is a nightmare. And then I do have Brimstone by Callie Hart. Now, I loved Quicksilver. As somebody who's not a massive fantasy romantasy reader, I devoured it. I really enjoyed it. So I have got that, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, which is why I've got it on my Kindle, because I wanted to download it before it went off. So I've got that one. And then I've got another Rena Kent book, Beautiful Venom, which is ice hockey. I haven't long read an ice hockey one, so I might not. I've got Papers Don't Lie by Maeve Hazel, I think is her name. And I've got Branded by Saffron A. Kent. Now, what I've seen on Branded, it is a cowboy romance, but it's basically, if you loved the series Yellowstone, you will like that book. I loved Yellowstone. So, do I go for that one? I have got the Briar... Is it the Briar U series? No, it's not. By Elizabeth Helen. The Beasts of the Briar. I started that series, and I have to read all those books because, like, the story follows on. They're not interconnected. But I'm waiting for them to be in the 99p Kindle deals or on Kindle Unlimited, because I hate paying more than 99p for a book on my Kindle, because in my mind I'm like, I might as well buy a physical. But I haven't got the next book. I've got the third book, not the second one. They've been crafty with that. Amazon have. So I've got that, and then I'm not really fancying any of the other books I've got on here. I've got a few like summary ones. It's too early for summary ones. Or I do have Play Along by Liz Tomford. It's either between Picking Daisies on Sundays and In Her Own League. I think. I want a nice cutesy romance, I think, before I delve into Brimstone. I have no idea the state of me right now. But let me read the actual see in store. Let's have a look. So, hopelessly romantic rom-com, readers everywhere are falling head over heels for. It's only 291 pages as well. Came out September last year, so it's quite a short one. It says, Daniela Daisy Maria had always longed for love until she fell for her childhood best friend Levi. It was a hand-trembling, heart-thumping kind of love that you weren't supposed to feel when you looked at your best friend. It all ended when he didn't feel the same way and she vowed to never see him again. 4 years later, and one night in a crowded bar in the West Village, there he is, just as perfect as ever. Maybe it's the lighting or the way his hair curls above his brow, but when he asks her to be his fake girlfriend for his sister's wedding, she can't bring herself to say no. Old feelings resurfacing at every staged romantic interaction and stolen glance. She begins to wonder if maybe this time she should have protected her heart. I mean, I'm not a massive friends to lovers, but the reviews are really good. I'm not sure if it's a YA. Like, I'm not that bothered with spice and things like that. I do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I like it so long as it goes with the plot line of the book, and it's not just there for the sake of being there. And then I sort of have the gist of In Her Own League. I have a gist of what that is like. Let me just see what the Wait With Me Amy Dawes one is like, because I know the Liz Tomford one is quite a longish book, so it'd be longer than that. This one's around 300 pages as well. No, that one, by the sounds of it, is going to be loaded with spice, which is lovely, but not right now. I've decided I'm going to go picking daisies on Sundays. That took way too long to decide on a book. So, actually saying that, this better be in first person, because one thing you should know about me, I can't do a third person book. I really struggle. I don't know if it's because when it's first person, I like to think it's me. I like to think I'm the female main character. So, this is the one I'm going to read. Picking Daisies on Sundays. It's a really cute cover as well, actually. So I'm going to have this with... Don't mind my little chocolate stash. I got to keep it in here because if I leave it downstairs, Kieran will eat it. A bounty. Controversial, I know. I'm going to sit, and this is my next read. I might put it on my Kindle. I don't know if you can see this part. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know if I'm in frame. But I'm going to put it on my Kindle because Evan, I'll need to get Evan to sleep. We do co-sleep. I'm going to get Evan to sleep and then I'll read it. Or I do have the strapsicle. I don't have a pop socket. I have one of these basically. So I'll either put it on the Kindle or I'll have that. I don't know. But I do have my automatic clicker if it goes on the Kindle. That's my read. I'm gonna sit here now, eat some of this, finish my drink off, and I was going to help my mum look for some insurance quotes for my brother. Now he's passed his test, because the one she was looking at was £4,000 for the year. And I'm thinking, that is crazy nonsense. So I'm going to have a little look for her while I'm chilling in bed. I'm going to stick some YouTube on because I've got some videos to catch up on, I think. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy and you want to stick around and see what other videos I have, please do subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Leave some comments down below because I would love to chit chat with you all. Because if you haven't told by this video, if you can't tell, I love a chit chat. I really appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one.